Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to part 6 of this San Marino experiment. We are 25 years into the save and the year is 2044. Let's get right into it and check out this San Marino senior side. And let's have a look. 105th, they have increased substantially. They're nearly in the top 100 of the world rankings, and they were floating around 130 mark for about 10-15 years. So that is a very good bit of news there. Let's check out these players. Here we go. Now this is looking much better. Marco Regini, he is, he's got to be one of the top keepers in the game at the moment as it goes. He's only 26. Look at that. He is, I think he's Juventus's #1 keeper now by the looks of things. £16 million, 87 caps. Leader of the team, and closely followed by a centre midfielder, Mattia Dolcini. I believe we looked at him last time out. Just came into the game, and yep, 21 goals in 60 games from centre midfield for Juventus de Ghana, and FC Porto have snapped him up, and he's got 36 caps and 7 goals for the national side. And we have a couple of youngsters, 19-year-old here. Guess which club he plays for? Juventus de Ghana, of course. 130 potential. Another centre midfield, and yeah, he's got 10 caps, nearly as many caps as he's played club games for his side. We've got another one here, Christian Bianco, gets which team he plays for, with the potential of 110. Never going to light the world on fire, but he's definitely above average for San Marino, and 19 games for Juventus and 4 caps for the national side. So things are finally looking up. We'll check out the shortlist, see if we're missing anyone here. Nope, by the looks of things, there aren't really anybody. Norbert Schneiber, 17 years old, La Friatora, or however you pronounce that team's name. Let's have a look at the schedule. Player-wise, all the top players are in the national side. And if we go back to 2039, improvements. Managed to get a draw against Georgia, draw against Finland, win against Malta, win against Georgia. So Euro Championships, they probably one of their best performances that they've had. If we look at 2040, beat Bulgaria, lost to Finland, drew a friendly against Montenegro, lost against Slovakia, and again, probably their best European League Division C season so far. They beat Azerbaijan 3-0, beat Cyprus 1-0, got a draw against Bulgaria and Azerbaijan, narrowly lost out to Cyprus and Bulgaria, so I think there is some improvements there. Beat Malta in the World Cup qualifiers in 2041, got a draw against Bosnia and Herzegovina, draw against Cyprus, and only a 2-0 loss against Italy, which is pretty much a derby, I'd guess. Lost to Wales, beat Malta, and yeah, things are taking a pretty quick upturn from the last couple of saves that we've looked at. 2042, 2 friendly victories against Liechtenstein and Latvia. Another solid performance here in the European League Division C, a draw with Northern Ireland, beat Luxembourg, draw with Romania, lost 1-0 against Northern Ireland and Romania, and then finished with a 3-0 win against Luxembourg. Oh, still carrying on. Beat Hungary 2-1. Oh no, wait, that is a different thing. Please forgive me for my lack of concentration. So yeah, pretty solid European League there. And onto the Euro Championship qualifiers. Beat Hungary 2-1. Narrowly lost out to Croatia and Slovenia. Beat Lithuania in a friendly 2-0. Drew with Hungary, beat Luxembourg, drew with Croatia. They are really picking it up a bit here. they're starting to go toe to toe with some of the higher up nations in Europe here. And in the current year of 2044, yeah, 2-3-1 wins against Moldova and Andorra. Drew with Kosovo and Armenia. They beat 3-0 in the in friendlies. So far, I think things have definitely taken a very drastic upward turn for the team. Juvenes de Ghana, once again the top side in San Marino. Their reputation is improving, and they are rich in finances. So things have definitely taken a pretty decent turn for the. I'm gonna guess it's probably following suit roughly for the other sides, and they beat Torpedo Kataisi 1-0, 1-1 on penalties in the Champions Cup. Lost against Ligia in the second qualifying round, and then lost out to Zrinski in the Euro Cup third qualifying round. Went into the Euro Cup 2 and lost against Valur in that as well. If we go to 40-41, we'll have a quick look here. Won the first qualifying round in the Champions Cup 3-1 on aggregate, and then was knocked out against Slovan Bratislava. Fell into the Euro Cup qualifying round, lost to AEL of Cyprus, I believe. There's, yep, Cypriot team. And went down to the Euro Cup 2. Won. Did they win? Yeah, they won 2-1 on aggregate against there. Did they get into the group stages there? They did. They managed to get into the groups here. So let's see how they got on. Second time they've been in a European competition group stage. Got their first draw as a group stage team, 0-0. Lost 6-0 against Potev Plodiv. Lost 3-0. Lost 3-1. Lost 2-0. So ever so slight improvement. And again in the league, look at that, just pretty much total domination throughout. I'm guessing, yeah, going by the shortlist, they've got by far the best players. And things are definitely picking up here. They beat Arat Armenia in the first qualifying round. Yep, they won 3-1 on aggregate. Then they lost against Bait in the second qualifying round. They lost to Kairat 4-1 on aggregate in the Euro Cup third qualifying round. They never seemed to get any further than the third qualifying round in the Euro Cup, and then they lost out in the Euro Cup 2 fourth qualifying round there. 42-43 season, they lost in the Champions Cup against Partizan, which they're a big side. Euro Cup 2, they won 4-1 on aggregate, and then they lost on penalties against Shamrock Rovers in the Euro Cup 2. And onto the 43-44 season, lost in the Champions Cup first time out again. Euro Cup 2, they won 5-1 on aggregate, made it through to the next round with a 2-2 draw and then won on penalties, and then got knocked out in the fourth qualifying round of the Euro Cup 2 with a 2-1 aggregate loss. And this is the current season, and they haven't played any further games. But yeah, I think for the national side, things are looking very, very good. Juvenes de Ghana, once again, in top form in the league and starting to make a little statement in the European competitions as well. So things after that massive dip in form are starting to look up for things in San Marino. And I'll be doing the final part, which may be a slightly longer video next time out, and I'm going to fast forward this game, not just 5 years, I'm going to fast forward it to the year 2119, so it will be 100 years into the future from the start of the game. Anyway guys, I will see you way in the future. Take care now, bye bye.